Gagawin ko muna to bago ako kumain because I'm fuming. Okay. Galit na ako kagad. Hindi pa ako nagsisimula, galit na ako. Galit na galit, nanggigigil nga ako kaya nga binuksan ko na kagad tong recording ko so that I'll be able to record. I want to record. I'm feeling very, very angry at the moment, and I should have been eating already, like my dinner, but I don't want this to, I don't want to park these thoughts that I have right now, and then come back to them later, because later I'm definitely not gonna have the same feelings anymore. So, let me just go ahead and. In my anger, I actually forgot that I should speak in English, so I just spoke in my language. But anyway, hi, good evening, and welcome to my channel. Again, take two, action. Hi, good evening, and welcome to my channel. I have to do that high pitched too because I want to. Okay, my intention is to make this video very, very short. I'm gonna talk about, I'm gonna expose this thing that I found out from a fellow Christian vlogger in YouTube, and oh no, it's not a Christian, it's not a vlogger, it's a podcast. It's a Christian podcast, and they talked about, let me show the video to you guys. Here, wait up. Okay, here, the Good Fight radio show. Ding, 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 ding. That's their intro, and then the host would always say this, welcome back to okay, I had it memorized already, but anyway, so I saw my topic for today would be transgender men. I don't know how to call them, but this is a man who is now looking like a female, so it's transgender. He since I don't know what to call him, if it's gonna be he or she, I'm just gonna call him it. Okay, so it's a transgender. Yeah, because if we're gonna go back to science and then all the things that we learned from school, we are taught that things have gender. So for things that doesn't have gender, I mean for people who has gender or living things that has gender, we either call them he or she. For those things that doesn't have gender, then we call them it. So this person has, because it's transgender, so physically he is still a man, except for the vagina that was installed in his crotch, in that particular area. By the way, to those people who doesn't know about transgenderism, about the surgery procedure, for people who wants to be transgender, what happens is that if you're a guy, if you're a man, if you're male, they will not cut off your penis. They will never do that because you would die. If someone cuts off your penis, then you would die. Okay. So what happens is that if you're a guy and you want to have a vagina, what they will do is they would slice the penis into several parts, making sure to avoid those critical parts that would make a guy die, and then they would insert or invert the penis and insert it inside the crotch area or the stomach area of the man, and then they would put like a slit, something to make it look like a hole for the vagina, wherein whatever that you want to put inside would be able to come in. And then the wall, the top wall of that vagina hole would be the bottom, would be would be the top part of the penis, and then the head of the penis, wherein the urine would come out, would be why am I explaining this? Guys, you are smart. If you believe in Jesus Christ, then you are created in the image of God. If you don't believe in Jesus Christ, if you refuse him, that doesn't remove the fact that you are still created in the image of God. So therefore, you have to act like one, act like you're smart. Research on it. Research on transgender male surgery procedures, so that you'll be able to see. There are lots of videos about it, but it's digital. Don't watch the ones that are real. I don't know if there are videos that shows real surgery operation for the male for the male organ, sex organ. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any, or maybe because I haven't researched on it. But yeah, I'm not gonna research anyway. There are lots of Korean videos showing surgery procedures, which are very, very awesome because it's all computerized, and it's actually gross. It's if I'm like the guy, I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness, it's so painful, why are you doing this? I've seen a lot of comments about it, and there are lots of men who actually commented about it, and they were like, I am never gonna do that to my toot. So there are lots of comments like that. But anyway, so the reason why I was trying to describe that process is because I want to prove to you guys that transgender male who are now looking like females are still male inside and out. Okay, or okay, let me remove the word outside. These transgender people who are originally male are still male inside. Okay, their penis is still there. All right, it's just not outside anymore. So that made it just freaky and weird, and not normal, because for you to enjoy sex, your penis should be outside. That's the reason why there are lots of male species who enjoy sex more than females, because it's just right there, it's just outside, and it's very, very easy to stimulate, compared to females who you would have to stimulate the entire circle thing, and find which area would have the orgasm and stuff like that. Okay, so deep inside their own physical body, they are still male species, because the penis never disappeared. The doctors just put him inside. Okay, sperm cells are still there, so sperm cells are still gonna be created, because they're even the scrotum is still there. So the entire sperm bag or sperm sacs, those two balls are still in their body. It's just inside their stomach. Okay, it never disappeared. And then how about their DNA? If they are taking lots of hormonal drugs, then that doesn't remove their male hormones. The hormonal drugs or medicines are just giving them more female hormones, but the male hormones are still there. Okay, and the DNA of males, the X chromosome and the Y chromosomes, the male DNA is still there. So that doesn't make them females. They just look like females. Okay, I hope I'm making this very, very clear. Okay, I don't want to say this in Tagalog, because if there would be, my daughter is just behind me, and if I'm gonna say this in Tagalog, she would understand everything that I'm gonna say, and then it would sound, if there are other people who are listening or watching my videos, I am expecting that this is being watched by Filipinos like me, because I want to reach out to everyone, especially to most of my gay friends. I have lots of gay friends, and I'm very, very happy that they are not transgenders yet. I am always praying for them, that they would, their minds, their eyes would be open to see that they are precious, because, you guys, I am talking to the lesbians and the gay guys out there. All of you guys are very, very precious to God. Okay, and we love you. Real Christians like me loves homosexual people. We don't hate anyone. Okay, but this love means that if you're doing wrong right in front of me, I'm gonna have to, escort you into a private place or into a private room, and I really would really tell you that, hey, I know that you want to be free, I know that you want to be happy, that's why you're doing this, but I am your friend, I love you, I care for you a lot, that is why I'm telling you right now, what you're doing is wrong. Okay, you talking about you having sex with many men or many girls, you being a girl having lots of girlfriends, and you're bragging it to all of the other friends that we have, in front of their parents or in front of your parents. That is actually very disrespectful to your parents. So if you feel happy about it, then good for you. But you are actually hurting a lot of people. They may not say it in front of your face, but logically you would be hurting them, especially if they are your parents. The only reason why they say that they support you in this particular thing that you are doing is because they love you and they don't want you to go away. Okay, they want to be right there with you in everything that you're going to do, so that they will be able to protect you, because at this moment in time, if you choose to be part of the homosexual group, it is all the more that we have to protect you. People who loves you, that's the more time that they would have to feel very protective of you. Okay, because we all know that when you decide to come out and join the LGBT group, you will be bashed, you will be discriminated, you will be hated, you cannot enter, you will be confused, you will have depression and all the other negative things that's attached to that sin. Okay, well, yeah, if you're gonna be just like Vice Ganda and then you're gonna tell me, oh, there are lots of other good things, especially if I'm gonna date a lot of handsome guys and all that crap. If you're gonna be like him or like her or like it, who's gonna tell me there are lots of other good things about being a homosexual, then I know that. You don't have to smack that on my face. Why? I used to be a lesbian. And I know all the other good things that you're gonna tell me, whether it be sexual or not sexual. Okay, and I felt all those other happy things too. Yeah, but I am one of the many who is a living proof that those happiness are very, very few and last for a very, 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 very short time. Okay, and then afterwards, I'm gonna feel guilt inside. I'm gonna feel depressed because the family of my girlfriends are, not happy because I'm dragging their daughters to malicious acts, etc., etc. I don't have to explain that because this video is not for that. Okay, I'm pretty sure that I have created videos about homosexuality and the past experiences that I have. You can go ahead and check it out on my channel. I'm not going to put the link because, again, you are created to be a smart individual or a smart being because you're created in the image of God. So act like it. Go to my page, go to my channel, search on it. Okay, and if you're bored, listen to one of my songs and then comment on my songs, but I doubt that you'll be able to put a comment, or you can just bash it, no need to tell me about it if that makes you happy. Okay, anyway, so this transgender guy, this guy who looks like a female now, they are allowing them, not just him, not just this person, okay, I've seen two of transgender. I've seen two of these men who now looks like a female, and they allowed these men to join martial arts. And guess what? Who are they fighting with? Who are they fighting against? With females, real girls, real women. Just like this one. I'm gonna show this to you. This is crazy. Let's take a look. So this is the girl, and she's a real girl. You'll be able to see that in how and in her build, in her build. Therefore, I'm very, very angry with this one. Why? Because as I've said earlier, even if a man looks like a woman already with the long hair, with the slim figure, and with a vagina and with a breast, and this person sounds like a woman already when she talks, uh, and all those crap, okay, pretending to be a woman, deep inside, his physical body is still of a man, okay? That includes his physical strength, all right? If you hate the Bible and you don't want to read about the Bible showing to you that male species, when they were created, they are more physically powerful and more physically has more strength than women. It's all written in the Bible. And women, because they were gotten from men, so whatever 100% strength, physical strength of men have, the women that came from men will just have 50%. If you don't believe the Bible, and if you refuse to read the Bible to see that fact, then go ahead and look at science. Science will 101% tell you that the male human species are more stronger physically than women, and it's a fact. And then you're gonna have them fight like this? You're gonna have them have a physical fight? It's crazy. If you're supporting this, you are crazy. You are stupid. You're dumb. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this one. Take a look at. I'm so angry. I'm losing the right words. This one. Hey, why are you not working? Okay. This is the man who looks like a woman. Actually, he doesn't even look like a woman to me. I mean, just take a look. His shoulder are still more broad than the shoulder of this girl over here. So take a look. Just take a look at their physique. Right? Just take a look at their physique. Look at her shoulders. And look at the shoulders of this guy. It's broader. It's broader, it's wide, it's wider. Okay? Look at her waist. Look at his waist. He doesn't have a waist. He doesn't even have a hip. And look at this one here. Do you see that? Right? She has a hip because her physical body is meant to have a baby inside. And this one here, even if she looks like a woman, she will never have a baby inside because she doesn't have cervix, or what do you call that? Whatever is inside the stomach of a woman. This guy here will never have that. Right? Am I still gonna explain this further? Because if I do, and then if you're gonna be like, I still don't understand it, then you're gonna really look like a very, very, very stupid person, and I don't want that. Okay, this video is not to mock you being stupid because you're acting like stupid, but I just wanna make you realize that if you're supporting this game, if you're supporting this type of act, then you're gonna be just like this man beating women. Okay, just take a look at how he moves. Is this okay? I mean, we were always angry at whenever we see battered wives, if you're a woman and if you're a feminist, then you should disagree with this, because it's literally watching a man punch a woman, and then all these other stupid audiences are clapping their hands and cheering them on. This is making me very, very angry. Do you see that? Do you see that? That's a man strangling a little woman. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna watch this anymore. I'm just so pissed. Okay, that's it for me. Wait, let's. I forgot the name of the other guy, but the name of this guy is Fallon Fox. So I'm never gonna. I mean, I feel like I wanna cry because I understand the feeling of being a homosexual because I used to be right there in that event and that moment in I used to belong in the LGBT group, and even though I never fought for my right as a lesbian before, I was very very happy with my lesbian friends, with my gay friends, and I have a dozen of gay friends, by the way. I have a couple of lesbian friends, and our friendship is on and off. I mean, my friendship with my lesbian friends, because I was very very honest with them, and I would always tell them about Jesus. I would always tell them, whenever they ask me, okay, because we used to fight over these things, and they would say I'm a hypocrite. Who am I to tell them those things? I used to be a lesbian before, so I don't have the right to judge them, etc., etc. So after that, I learned my lesson well, so I never really talked to them first about it unless they ask for my advice, and that's the time that I would give them my advice. And of course, uh, most of the time, we disagree with one another, and then one time we ended up fighting because I was just so emotional, and I feel so sad for her, and all the logic was presented to her already, but she still chose the illogical side of things. So I was just so mad, and I told her, if you're gonna keep on doing that, then go ahead and do that, but don't come to me anymore. So I was like that, but I know it's wrong. I know I was wrong, and but we've reconciled, so everything's good between me and her already, and same thing with the other girlfriend that I had, and I mean girlfriend, like friend, which is a girl. And for my gay guy friends, I feel so sad for them. I actually feel so sad for my all homosexual friends because I really would want to reach out to them, and I would want to message them, and about the desire. No, no, no. I want to message them and tell them that Jesus is almost coming back. We can see it with what's happening all over the world right now, and I care for you a lot. I love you because you're my friend, and you're very, very important to me. I care for you. I don't want you to die and then go to hell. If you're gonna continue on your choices right now only because it makes you physically happy, But of course, I cannot tell them. Um, I I can't message them. I haven't had the courage to message them yet because I don't want to lose them, and I don't because I am very very sure that they're gonna avoid me already. They're probably gonna block my messages and stuff like that, But except for there's one gay guy friend that I have, and he's I'm very very happy for him because he hasn't told me yet if he has accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior yet, but he's been agreeing with me whenever I talk to him about Jesus Christ, about how malicious vice ganda is, and they should stop, I mean, if we're gays, then we shouldn't flaunt it, we should just keep it to ourselves, because being gay, the number one reason why people will be gay or homosexual is because of sexual reasons. Okay, that's number one. Yes, there are other reasons why they want to be homosexual. Like if you're a like for me, I really want to be a guy. I feel handsome. I feel good whenever I would dress up like a handsome guy. Whenever I would cut my hair short and um, wearing guy clothes makes me more happy than wearing female sexy clothes. So, yeah, that's also a reason why. There's no sex involved, but that is also a reason why. But my point is, the number one, the top reason why people would choose to be homosexual is because they want to be sexually pleased, and they don't get sexually pleased by the opposite sex. Okay, so that's the very, very first reason why. I mean, you're gonna be in great denial if you tell me, no, that's not my number one reason why. But okay, fine. If it's number one, then it's number two. Alright? But my point is, sex will never be out of the topic when it comes to homosexuality. Okay, and if you love a person just like me, loving my gay friends, okay, I care for them. I would die for them if needed. I'd sacrifice for them. Uh, I would help them in all the things that they would be needing help with, except money, because I don't have money. Okay, so that's the love that I will give. Because I love them as friends. I love them as brothers. I love them as my sister and my brother. And that's real love. If I'm gonna say, you know what, I love my gay friends, and actually, all of them are very, very handsome, so I wanna have sex with them. Then that's not love. It's lust. It's totally different. If you really love your girlfriend and you're a lesbian, then you should stop having sex with her. Why? Because it degrades her. If you're a gay guy and if you really love your boyfriend, you should stop fencing with him. Why? Because it degrades him. You should stop being at the you should stop putting him at the bottom. Why? Because he's gonna have AIDS or almoranas or colon cancer in the near future if you're never gonna stop. You're putting them in physical danger if you're not gonna stop, because you're forcing them to have these not normal sex, and their physical body will detest that act in the future. Okay, if you really love them, you would care for them physically more than you care for your physical pleasure. Okay, that's it for me. I don't wanna lengthen this video anymore. And I'm really trying my best to keep my videos less than 30 minutes. So yeah, as you guys can see, I don't enable comment section because number one, I don't want to argue with people, and number two, I don't want to heighten, or I don't want to have reasons why I'm gonna be angry at other people. So uh, I am a very emotional person, and I'm a very passionate person. So whenever I see comments that I disagree with, I'm definitely gonna reply back, and I don't want to. I don't want to hurt people by my replies, but so that's my reason why. For those people who would want to reach out to me because you need help and you want to talk about these things and you feel like I'm the only person that you can talk to, yes, you can go ahead and talk to me. You can research me. You can research my name. You can research my handle on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram. Of course, I'm not going to give that on my videos. On this video, I'm also not going to post that on my YouTube. Again, you can research on me using my handling, my username, and you'll be able to find me because, like I've said, you're a smart person. Use the power of the internet instead of researching about stupid things and nonsensical things on Google. Um, look for me. Okay. That's it for me. Take a look at this before I end. Before I end, wait up. Let's get this to on the screen. Here, okay. Take a look at this. Isn't this crazy? I mean, this is the man who's this is the man whom you're gonna let you beat you. Am I making sense? Okay, so he looks like this right now, and he still doesn't look like a woman to me. And not just to me, I mean scientifically, logically, he still doesn't look like a woman. Okay, and then he beats a woman in MMA. Of course, he's gonna be able to beat the woman. Why? Because, for crying out loud, look at these cheekbones. That cheekbone and that jawline and that armpit is of a man. Okay, and then you're gonna have this person beat up a little woman. You're sadistic, and you're sadistic. You have no difference with rapists and masochists and men who beat up husbands who beat up their wives. You're no different from those people. And if you're a woman, don't ever let this happen to you. Don't ever let any man or any man who looks like a woman treat you this way. Okay? No, fight for your right. Women are very, very powerful. Remember, it was Eve. If we're gonna compare Eve and Adam, the first people created, the first human beings created, it was Eve who deceived the man. And the reason why we are all now in this shithole called Earth. Okay? So, I'm a feminist, but I'm fighting for the rights of women, and by reminding them every time that you are a very, very powerful human being. You may not be physically strong because that is your build and that's what you're made of, but your brains and your heart, that's your power and your strength. Okay, that's it for me. I hope you have a good day. Bye bye.